Well, if there's one lesson we definitely learned in the last presidential race, it's that emails can really matter. A private email server and poor security at the DNC are two of the chief reasons Hillary Clinton isn't in the White House right now. But now the Trump administration may have its own email problems. Recent news reports say that White House senior advisor Jared Kushner has conducted official White House business from a private email server he set up during the Trump transition last December. How big a deal is this? It seems to me, if you're paying any attention for a year and a half, the one thing you learned was you can't do business on a private email server, like, period.
Right.
How could this have happened?
Rookie mistake. You get this young, bright guy who witnesses this all, and it doesn't hit him the same way it hits people who've been observing or participating in politics for a very long time.
Although lock her up stuff, that just didn't penetrate?
Well, I mean, I don't think he was participating in any of that silliness. But ordinary simple judgment would tell you don't do that. Now, it turns out apparently that, or at least it's being said by his lawyer, that the material has all been archived, so none of it is lost to history or lost to any investigators who might want to see it. And we have no reason to believe there's only classified material in it, as there was clearly in the case of Hillary Clinton, her denials notwithstanding. So there's probably no harm done here. But it's just bad judgment, and it makes them all look like a bunch of hypocrites for denouncing her for doing it and then doing it themselves.
Does this become something bigger?
I doubt it, but it doesn't help. Look, anytime you're in a presidency, you've got messages you're trying to communicate, right? And you may or may not have a good strategy for doing it, but you don't want it interfered with, and you don't want to go into radio silence effectively because of some blunder you made that sucks up attention.
Oh, exactly. There should be a safe at the front door of the West Wing for people's phones.
Exactly right.
There is one, actually, I think. So the Alabama Senate race today, the primary, which is in effect the race, and we're getting the results, I think, in the next hour, in Sean's hour. The president kind of went all in for Luther Strange, who's the incumbent by appointment. Not clear he's going to win. What's the backstory there?
My guess is that Luther Strange established to the satisfaction of the president and to the Republican leadership that he would be an utterly loyal soldier in the Senate. And in fact, when Trump got into it with Jeff Sessions and his criticism of Jeff Sessions for recusing himself, which apparently he still gripes about privately, one of the other candidates in the race, Mo Brooks, stuck up for Sessions, an Alabaman after all, and a popular one.
Very.
Luther didn't. Luther said he was neutral and he see both, and so on. I don't think that was his finest hour, but it was an absolutely clear example of his loyalty, that he was not going to go against Trump. So you're Trump and you're looking at him and you're thinking, is this guy going to be a guy that if it came down to one vote on a health care bill or something, would he up and cast it against us? I think the conclusion was absolutely not. Judge Moore, on the other hand, is a notedly independent, unpredictable, somewhat colorful character. No telling what he might do. So I think that might be the calculus. That's the only thing that makes any sense, really, when you think about it.
The phrase "no telling what he might do" is the last thing a sitting president wants to hear.
That might not make a bad campaign. So vote from Moore. No telling what he might do.
I might vote for a guy who ran. But then I'm not as responsible as I should be. Brit Hume, it is great to see you.
You bet.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Tucker.
We'll be right back.